So like we did with selecting an MSP, Rick, would you be able to discuss the key considerations when selecting a turnkey solution for CMMC?
Sure. There are some considerations, some basic considerations. I kind of put them in two different buckets. One CUI or data related and the other service related. And we've talked about some of these. When we're talking about CUI, where is your CUI or data going to be housed? Where is it going to reside? Where is it going to live? And you want to have that clearly identified. For example, if, for instance, it's going to reside in the cloud, there's a specific requirement that has to be FedRAMP moderate or equivalent. So you need to consider, where is my CUI going to live? Where is it going to be stored? Along with that, it's not just enough to be thinking about where is it going to be stored. Is it being backed up? And how is it going to be backed up? And do you have the ability to restore? So it's that backup and restore piece. How many backups do I keep? All those things are important to think of when you're talking about a turnkey solution. Is everything encrypted? Another consideration. You want your data to be encrypted so that it's protecting it, so that if a breach does happen, they can't read the information. Or they make it very difficult to read. Okay, you just don't want to have a text field that somebody can look at and now have the keys to the kingdom, if you will. So you don't want that to happen. So there are things related to CUI, the protection of it, where does it live, how do I back it up in case something does happen that I can restore that backup. And then the other part of that is the second bucket, which is the service that is provided by the turnkey, if you will. What are the kind of things that it provides? Is there monitoring? Does this solution provide the monitoring and all the monitoring I need of access to it, any of logs that are being produced by this turnkey solution? Monitoring is a key. Updates, we live with updates, don't we? Every time you get on your PC, it seems like it's going to be updating, Stand by, we got to update your system. So you want to make sure that the turnkey solution stays current with all the latest patches and so forth. That is a key component of this. Response and analysis. If something happens, like Scott said, there's 72 hours. We need to evaluate that and we need to have a response. So identifying the turnkeys, do they handle that solution or that situation for us? And then staying current with any changes that might fall in NIST or CMMC, and they do change. So does this turnkey solution take that into consideration? So something you want to think about, are they staying current with those, or that type of thing. And then looking at the support. Is there training? Scott talked about training. Is there training how to use this turnkey solution? And how difficult is it to use that solution? So, you don't want a turnkey solution that just dumped on you and saying, figure it out. Okay, there should be some training and support on that level as we look at it. So there's service side of it. There's the actual CUI data side of it. Are things that you want to consider when looking at a turnkey solution. So those are a few things that I would want to keep my eye on.
That's really good. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you for watching this video to the end. This is part of a longer series on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC compliance produced by Core Business Solutions. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video with a thumbs up, and click the bell to get notified when we drop a new video. Also, we'd appreciate it if you would share this video with your colleagues who need to stay up to speed on DFARS, NIST, and CMMC. Thank you, and we'll see you again in the next video.